According to Edward Ullendorf, the Geez word tabot is derived from the Aramaic word tavita, like the Hebrew word tiba. The concept and function of the tabot represent one of the most remarkable areas of agreement with Old Testament forms of worship. In an elaborate procession, which has often reminded literate onlookers of the 6th chapter of 2 Samuel where King David leads the people dancing before the ark, the tabot is carried around the church courtyard on the patronal feast day, and also on the great feast of Timkat, known as Epiphany or Theophany in Europe. Buxton describes one such procession, on the festival of Gabor Menfsketus. To the uninstructed onlooker the climax of the service came at the end, when the tabot or ark was brought out, wrapped in colored cloths, carried on the head of a priest. As it appeared in the doorway the women raised the Illel, a prolonged and piercing cry of joy. At first the tabot remained motionless, accompanied by several processional crosses and their attendant brightly colored canopies, while a group of cantors, daptera, performed the liturgical dance so beloved of the Abyssinians. The dancing over, a procession formed up, headed by the tabot, and slowly circled the church 3 times in a counterclockwise direction. Finally the tabot was carried back into the sanctuary, all was over and the assembly broke up. Although Ethiopia was never colonized by the British, many tabots were looted by them during the 1868 expedition to Abyssinia, also known as the Battle of Magdala, which is a cause of anger among Ethiopians. During the looting of the Ethiopian capital of Magdala in 1868, British soldiers took hundreds of tabots. The return in February 2002 of one of these, discovered in the storage of St. John's Episcopal Church in Edinburgh, was a cause of public rejoicing in Addis Ababa. Another was returned in 2003 after Drive Ian McLennan recognized the ancient tabot at an auction in London.